Totes Talk, the Ringwald Show. Totes Talk with Suzie and Joe. Totes Talk.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to TT.
TT now. I don't know what that means.
And always.
And always. We're never stopping.
Forever. It's a special edition of Totes Talk. It's the Pride edition. We're coming at you very pridefully from a new location.
What?
We're outside together, masked because we're not assholes.
That's right.
And,
Well.
We have a big surprise coming up a little bit later on, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
But for right now, we're just standing right directly in the sun. And it's really comfortable.
It's really hot.
And,
let me tell you something. I don't know how to act in public anymore.
yeah.
I don't. I just don't. And I'm wearing clothes. That's uncomfortable. I mean, I wear clothes at home, but different clothes.
Right, like sweats.
I mean, this is pretty casual, but I wear a bra, and this is my nice top.
So, how was your week, Soissons?
Good. Did you watch?
We're filming a show, you asshole!
Did you watch last night's?
Yes, now we can talk about it instantly.
Instantly.
I did. Sarah Hyland looks so different.
It's her hair. As
Yeah.
soon as you saw her, she went, "Oh, that is some hair." Yeah, she does look so different. How did you feel about it?
You know, it's funny because I'll tell you, I was talking to, must have been Christopher Ross Divash, who's not watching this, so I don't know why.
So, why name drop him
Right.
if the bitch ain't gonna watch?
But he said, I bet this week the Lip Sync Assassin is going to win again, and then they'll roll over that money, the larger sum of money next week,
Okay,
which is what happened.
right.
I was fine with Who Went Home.
I was fine with who went home as well. But here's what I wanted to happen. Because there were two winners. They both won the lip sync. And then only one person went home.
Oh, that's right. That didn't happen at all. What I just said didn't happen. That was a lie. So
We prepared before the show.
we'll fix that in post.
What was the point, because it's so heavily produced, we know this, what was the point of having two winners if both of the lipsticks were the same person?
Exactly. They should have been different so they both got the boot.
Yes.
And I would have been fine with that too.
Absolutely, because India, I cannot at all.
Yeah. I was happy that Miss Cracker won.
I was.
Spoiler.
As well.
Too late now, I just
Spoiler.
said it.
I mean, we've said everything that happened up until that
So
point.
now you don't need to watch. But I know I'm getting to it. Like, we see him. So, the reason that we're here outside the Ringwald Theatre for our Pride episode is because we commissioned an artist to do a display for us in our windows, and we're going to unveil that to you now. And we have the artist with us today. His name is Drew Hall. So let's take a look at the windows first. Well, let's meet Drew first. Come on in, Drew. This is Drew Hall, everybody. And now let's take a look at the windows, and then we'll have Drew take us through the idea of his design. Great. So Drew and Suze have just met for the first
And
time.
we did this.
Yes, they did. They were very responsible. I saw it happen. So Drew, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
And
I'm
thank
excited.
you for your beautiful window.
I love it
Appreciate
so much.
Oh,
I
guys,
do too.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
So
And
talk us through it.
so I wanted to find a place that I could take the Black Lives Movement that I'm a part of and pride, being gay as well. So I've got all that going on for me. I've got the gay, I've got the black. How do you merge that to the community and to everybody else and say, okay, we need to do something here? So what I did is, of course, the names. There's all the different names of people that have died because of Black Lives Matter. I hate this mask. But also, I realized in my journeys that trans lives have also been affected by people who have just not understood them, just like people don't understand, all the things about Black Lives Matter. And I knew that the trans lives had to be involved in this as well. So that's where you get the names of some of the people that have passed away. Especially, in Michigan, we have Paris Cameron, we have Amber Monroe, who were violently killed. And I wanted to give them, a space here in this. And through all of this, you've got the silhouettes of people who represent us. And what those are just individuals. It could be you, it could be me, and then you have equality. And you only get this if you're trying to help each other. So through the Black Lives Movement, through pride, through trans, you can't get there unless we all come together and help each other reach the top. And the main thing is equality. That's what we need. In Black Lives Matter, we need equality for people to understand that, we're all trying to do this together. Stop killing us. Yes, all lives matter, but we're talking about Black lives right now. And that's where the focus is. And it could be any life, but all lives do matter. But right now we're focusing on Black lives. And I'm so excited that the Ringwald was able to give me a space that I could get this voice that I have inside of me out. And I hope that everyone will come by and enjoy what we've done together. It's not only just me, but it's the Ringwald and it's the community.
Awesome. Thank you, Joel. Hi. This is beautiful. Are you happy with how it turned out?
Yes, I am.
Good. It's so awesome. We love it. Do you want to take this inside so we can get out of the traffic noise? Sure. We stick around for a little longer? We'll see you inside. Hi, we're back. We're back. All three of us are back. We just moved inside so that we would get out of the noise of the street and just hang out in the green room. It's been such a long time since we've been in here.
Oh, since March.
So, Drew.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing good in this crazy time that we're living in.
It is crazy. What have you been doing with yourself?
Let's see. Staying home. I think I have watched everything possible on Netflix. And then just a few little side jobs, paint jobs that I'm doing, for like friends in their homes. Hey, I want a wall painted, that kind of a thing. So it's just been really on the down low and just taking it easy. And I promised myself that in 2020, I was going to come out in 2021 better than I was in 2020. So far, I'm doing really good.
I mean, I think we will all.
Hopefully.
Oh God.
Hopefully.
Yeah, let's not
tempt fate.
Yes.
Yeah.
There. So what do you miss the most?
I think out of everything, it is, for me, people. I miss all my friends. I miss getting together. Of course, everyone misses theater, just the whole family aspect of that. But it's just the camaraderie of people that I miss. It was like in the beginning, I was going stir crazy because I'm just like, okay, how many times can I just sit here and watch TV? Okay, I've read books, and then I just got bored, and I was just like, what do you do? And I was just like, I don't know how people are going to survive. And then I was just like, well, I guess, in the 1800s, they were fine. But, we have so many technology and all the things that we were so used to having. And then it was just like the whole world just shut down.
Yeah, unprecedented.
I am okay with being at home. I am okay with just sitting. Yeah, I'm that type of person, but I miss my friends and seeing them, like Zoom meetings and stuff make me crazy. They give me anxiety. I don't know why. It's just like, I can't stand it.
It's just hard. It's like everyone talks at the same time. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other day it was like, oh my God, if I don't do a show soon, I'm going to lose my mind. Because there was a long stretch I didn't do stuff for a long time, and lately, past couple of years, it's been, even if I wasn't in a show, I was here doing something, and so now it's like, So when you ask, when are you going to be open? It's like, I don't know.
Exactly.
It better happen soon.
You know, and like some of the, I'm doing, designing 2 shows next year for a theater, and it's that whole process of like, well, when are we doing the show? You know, and so they're, you know, their board is trying to figure out, well, do we do it here? Let's make something, and then it gets moved, and nobody knows.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes it so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way to know what or when and for like today, I'm okay with that because there's just nothing that we can do about it.
Yeah.
But
it changed.
Now, I want to ask you something. You did the kind of parody, you know, was it the Golden Girls? Would you consider doing something more like that? You know, is there a way to do a show in that kind of format?
you know, I mean, I think, thank you for bringing that up. Golden Girls available till July 3rd, theringwald.com. Name your price. Yes, I mean, I think the one thing about this is that it just forces us to think differently in order to sort of try to keep a revenue stream going. So, yes, there probably will be more things like that coming. What are you designing next year?
I'm at Stagecrafters. I'm designing Cinderella and Mamma Mia.
Oh, nice.
And I'm so excited. Both of the directors have great visions, and so I've been at home, and that's something else, you know, that gives me time to do is, you know, to finalize all my drafting and all the color swatches and things that I want to do for the show. So it's keeping me, you know, keeping me sane.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now, do you live alone or do you live with people?
I rent a room in an old lady's house. I am the first Black person she's ever let in her house.
Okay.
You know, so when I met her, it was just like, okay, this will be interesting. Very nice, you know. And so it has been really nice that she has been like, so Drew, this. I know what she's trying to say. This Black Lives? Yes. So, what do you think about this? And she's staunch Republican. So I was just like, okay, how do I approach this and still keep a room?
Right.
So, but we've had some wonderful conversations
Oh,
about just all that's going on because, you know, like you said, the world just flipped on its side. And she's been really open to some things, and I've been able to listen to her and try to get her weird skew of how she sees things because I'll be honest, she seemed to live in this bubble that, you know, life was peachy and, you know, there's no harm going on and, oh, that's just them over there. I says, no, sweetie, it's all of us. It really is. So, We've come a long way, her and I.
That's nice.
Good. Now, do you guys socialize? Do you hang out together? Do you watch Netflix together?
Oh, dear Lord, no.
Yes.
Well, she's an avid smoker, and since I don't smoke, you know, I'm just like, you know, I'll run up there and she'll just, hey, Drew, can you know fix a light bulb for me that I can't reach or something? So I do that kind of, you know, niceties for her and help her out. You know, she's up there in age, you know, so is any time that I can help her, I do. But you know, we kind of keep our separate paths.
Sure.
That's good. But at least you have the option of human contact.
Exactly.
You're not totally isolated.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I like being alone, but I think if I would have been alone this whole time, I would have driven me
I've
crazy.
actually thought about that because I'm like, I single people, like totally alone in your house this whole time. Like, I would be talking to the furniture. I like being alone, but I like being alone with my people.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like, I could take a break from my kid, but you know, it is what it is.
She's
I can't pick her
getting
out.
old.
She's too young. She's too young.
And then you eat everything in the house. It's just like, oh my God, it's like nothing to do.
Yeah. Of course, I was doing that before the pandemic. That's a whole different
But that's just
we
different.
digress.
So are you watching, do you watch the RuPaul's Drag Race?
I do, you know. I haven't kept up with it, you know, but the funny thing is my sister in Alabama, she's just like, what do you mean you're not watching? It's amazing. You know, it's just like, what do you got to do? Watch it. Watch
Right,
it.
exactly.
But RuPaul's amazing. Just all of them are. It has transformed from what it used to be. You know, you have all these amazing people that come on, and their view of what drag is has just blossomed. And that's the way I could say it. And I think it's a talent. I think it's an amazing gift. And what woman wouldn't want makeup tips? You know?
I want them.
And being a woman, this might sound really strange. I find it as such a compliment that people would want to dress up as women. Not me specifically,
Right.
but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, it is cool to be a girl. Woman.
I mean, women have it so much better in terms
Right.
of clothes and stuff.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
men's
clothes.
brown, blue.
Thank you.
gray,
Yes.
or black.
Can somebody please design something that is not brown?
I know. And shoes are like the worst. It's like brown, blue, gray, or black.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe blue.
My daughter came, I had bought tons of jeans because they were cheap. And you don't have to match them all. Jeans are the same. You just throw her in a shirt and jeans and she's on her way. Well, she kept refusing to wear them. And I was like, why do you refuse to wear these jeans? She's like, because girls don't wear jeans. So then Pete and me we sat her down and gender norms this and blah, blah, blah. And she's looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, you never wear jeans, Mommy. And I was like, oh, you literally meant because Daddy always wears jeans and I never do.
Right.
Oh, that's because I'm fat girl. That's not because I'm a girl. No. Well, she still wouldn't wear them because they're uncomfortable, and I can't argue with that because they really are. But yeah, sometimes you overcorrect and you're giving her this lecture, and and it goes into it goes into everything, and she's just like, bitch, I just don't want to wear jeans. I don't know why.
Were you saying it goes into Lover's Lane?
Love is love. And Lover's Lane. Then we took her to Lover's Lane. We're very progressive.
What is she, 8, 9?
She's 8. Listen, some people are into these and you can't shame them. You can't. She's crying. And
No kink shaming, Lily.
Man.
Yes. No, it did not go to Lover's
Gotcha.
Lane.
Love is love. Love is love.
Love
It's
is
pride. Yay. Yeah. So what else?
So what is going to happen with Pride? I mean,
Well, they moved it to September.
Okay.
And then they just canceled it.
Oh,
So-
did
oh
they?
wow.
Yeah. So nothing.
So nothing.
There's like a virtual Pride something this weekend.
How does
somewhere
that
or
work?
other. I don't even know.
Just people on cams.
This is
Yeah.
like
I'm
the
still
little,
going.
the little communities in this
Yay.
box.
Way
Yeah,
through.
I'm done drinking.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think we just take 2020 and just forget it happened.
Yeah.
And we'll just go from like December 31st, 2019 to hopefully January 1st, 2021.
Yeah.
And just reset.
God. I mean,
So what are your hopes for 2021?
I want
get there.
get there. I want all this to be done. I just hate it. I just hate it so much. I just want to just go back to normal. Or at least a new version
I
Yeah.
wonder what normal would be.
Yeah.
But just being able to like not do this and not be like so paranoid about going into a grocery store or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Have you decided to write any plays or musical based on the quarantine and the pandemic in a parody kind of way?
I haven't. Our Golden Girls thing was very much about the pandemic. And we are about to move forward with plans, little scoop, for our new Gay for Detroit festival, which normally would happen in June, but we're probably moving it to September. We'll see
Okay.
how that goes. But we're asking for some original shows based on people's experience with quarantine and the pandemic.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll see what people have cooked
Cool.
up while
That's
they've been
excellent.
locked away. Which I'm very intrigued to find out if we get anything, first of all.
Yeah.
And if we do, what they're going to be like. Because I'm just really interested to hear what people's experiences have been while we've been locked up.
But I'm also more curious about people's experience re-entering. Like what it'll be like the first few months when it's over. And how that, because like I said, you're the first new person I've met since
March.
Right.
And it's like, and I literally was like, okay, but normally I would hug, but I can't hug. What do I, like,
Did you see me? I was just
Yeah,
I'm
like,
used to
oh,
it.
and I was
I'm
like,
so
no,
used to
no.
doing this, to take a handshake, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, oh
and
yeah,
it's-
we got an elbow.
So it's gonna be, and they are talking about like people need to be careful. There's going to be a huge surge of anxiety and depression when stuff is open again, and we don't even know what that's gonna be
Right.
because people are trying to rush it. And now Florida has
Texas.
They all have more cases than they had since May or something ridiculous. And
Go Big Gretch!
Yes, I love her.
That's right.
Thank
we love
God.
her. She is a friend of the show. She doesn't know we exist.
She has
but
no
we love
idea.
her.
She doesn't know.
Here, I was thinking about this. When we decided to cancel the final weekend of Dance Nation, which was the show we were doing when this all went down, we were planning on doing Of Mice and Men in April. And remember at the time we were going to continue with those plans.
Yep.
Like, should we cancel it? Well, let's not, because we might be able to do it.
We'll probably just cancel for a weekend.
Yeah, and then everything will go back to normal.
Yep.
Everything will be fine in like 2 weeks. And here we go.
And here we are. It is June.
Almost July.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would spend my birthday in isolation. I probably will. So that's... It's not a great birthday anyway, so it's fine. 46.
Wow.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
Looking
It's just
good.
a number. Do you want to? This one astounds me.
What?
Do you want to share this? How old?
How old are you?
55.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that not?
No!
He's like a marvel of science.
I was like, 40.
Well, bless your heart, thank you.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know. You would never guess it.
Never. That is astounding to me. Never in a million years.
Yeah.
See? It's all.
It's just a number.
It's just
Yeah.
a number.
Better than the alternative.
Listen, a lot of people haven't made it to 46.
That's
so
right. That's
yeah,
right. In
exactly.
one house. I don't know why you said that.
What'd you say?
Nothing. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
It's sweating.
I'm pouring church,
Yeah.
as the kids say.
Hallelujah.
But I want to thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
First of all, for sharing your amazing talents with
Thank
us.
you.
It's amazing. I
And
love
then
it.
for being on the show and just hanging out with us for a while.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys. I appreciate this. So thank you for having me.
Well, if anytime you want to come back, let us know.
Cool.
Anything you want to say?
No.
Please stay safe out there.
Stay
Yeah.
safe.
Stay
Wear
safe.
your mask. Don't go to the bar. You
Yeah,
don't
just-
need to go to a bar.
Stay home.
Sorry. So
Thank you for
sorry.
watching. Cindy Brody, Jamie Richards,
Gretchen.
Gretchen. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and I guess we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Mwah.